Today's video, I'm going to talk about a church management system. This is not your regular church management system. This is a powerful church management system. I would personally say it's a church on the cloud. Alright, so this church management system currently has 4 portals, which is the media portal, the super admin, the follow-up team, and the secretary portal. Alright, so I would want to explain the regular user to you first. So when the regular user visits the site, he is able to see the sermons that were uploaded by the church. So at the top here, he sees the sermons that were uploaded in the current month, and down here he sees the sermons that were uploaded within the year. Now we are fetching the sermons that were uploaded within the year randomly. So anytime the user refreshes the page, he gets a random list of sermons. It's actually not only sermons. We upload sermons. The church is able to upload sermons, is able to upload testimonies, music. So if there is any musician in the church, he's able to upload the music on the church system. Alright, so how do we upload the videos and stuff? Okay, so the video upload, it's actually with an embedded YouTube into it. So you are able to get a YouTube link and put it at the input field, and it's going to display as a video. Now there are restrictions. These sermons and video upload are only done by the multimedia, that is the media portal, and the admin as well. Okay, so step back as I go through and I explain how the system works. So you can see some slides going left and right. So these are sermons and testimonies that were uploaded in the current month, in the current period, that is 2023. Down here is a list of sermons and videos and motivational speaking that were uploaded in the current year. Okay, so when you come down here, you see the title, the person who made the speech, or the person that gave the sermon, or the person that preached. So the person names disappear here, and down here you see the date that the sermon was uploaded. Okay, so the user that has not authenticated is restricted to certain things. Although the user can visit the site and do everything, he is restricted to certain things, as in the user cannot like a sermon or make a donation. So when the user press on a sermon, he's able to see that particular sermon. The user is able to see the sermon and watch it, and it has all the qualities of YouTube. The user can go to the settings and increase the quality of the video, or the user can view it in the full screen. Yes, and one thing is, you are getting YouTube Premium on the church system for free. Because why am I saying YouTube Premium? Okay, when the sermon is uploaded on the system, we block ads. That means when the user is watching the video, he does not encounter any ads from YouTube. Alright, okay, so the unauthenticated user cannot like a sermon. When the user tries to like a sermon, he will be asked to log in. Okay, so let's log in a new user and see how it works. Alright, so currently I don't have any user, so I want us to register a new user so that we see how it works. Okay, so in the registration, it could be that the user that want to watch the sermon is a random person. It could be that the user does not attend the church in person. So we keep track of each and every details of that particular user, so that in the future the church can keep track of that particular user to invite him to come to church in person. Okay, alright, so let me register a dummy user now. Okay. So let me put a testing number there so that we can test it, because we send an OTP to verify the mobile number if it's really authenticated or not. The main reason why we are authenticating the mobile number is because we would be using that mobile number to keep track of that new soul. As in, we'll be calling the new soul to check up when that new soul is going to come to church. Alright, so the user can sign up and he's sent to verify his OTP. He's sent to the place where he should provide his OTP. Alright, so an OTP would be sent to the number that the user inserted. Let's see the OTP we have here. Let's wait for some time. Alright, so you can see our OTP is in. Let's check it out and insert the code. Okay, so let me insert the code. So when the user keys in a wrong OTP, let me key in a wrong OTP, then we see what comes. Alright, so when the user keys in a wrong OTP, he gets an invalid message. That invalid OTP, please enter a correct phone number. For the main reason why we are doing this is we want to provide the system at a very cool cost so that it does not cost the church too much. For that reason, we wouldn't want to waste the credits we have on our SMS gateway. So we limit the number of SMS that is supposed to be sent to the user, so we don't waste the service. What if the user keys in a wrong number? But that means when the user press resend OTP, it's going to be resending to a wrong number. For that reason, we redirect the user to the registration page for the user to actually key in his valid phone number. Okay, so let's continue. Now we are going to re-register the user again. And I'm going to key in the same mobile number. And mind you, the authentication system, the user can log in into the system with his mobile number and email as well. So the user needs to provide a valid email. And choose a password. Okay, so let me sign up and let's see how it goes. Okay, so now we are going to key in the valid OTP that we get, that the system sent to us. I'm having issues connecting my phone to the laptop, so I'm going to view the SMS from my end here. Okay, so the OTP is in, so let me key in the right OTP so we see what we get. So it's 2693000. Okay, so now when I verify, you can see that I have a success message. Account successfully created, please log in. So I can choose to log in. All right, but before I log in, I would want to talk a little bit about more about the first interface. Yes, the first interface. So when the user is not logged in, the user cannot go to the sanctuary. So basically, the sanctuary is more like the normal website that talks about the church information, the information the new user would want to know about the church. All right, so let me log in so that we explore more of what the authenticated user can do. Let me log in with my mobile number, the mobile number that I used to register. Okay, so realize that we've logged in successfully. Now when you log in, you can see that your username is here, and here is a default profile picture. We're going to work on that. All right, so let's proceed. Okay, so this is an authenticated user. Let's walk through the sanctuary. So the sanctuary is basically a normal website for the church. So it's actually under progress. It's still under progress, but that is the concept. It's a basic website for the church. and it's very mobile responsive. You can check it out. So when the user is using the mobile phone, he sees it everything very clear. Same to the main page too as well. So you can go back and you will see that the main page too is mobile responsive. Okay, so let's proceed. So let's go to the sermons. Let me play one sermon so that we see the sermon play page. I want to explain that. So at the right side of the play, the particular sermon that you want to watch, you can see that there are a list of videos here. So basically these are the related videos. So supposing the user pressed on a music, is going to see related music at the side here, and the user can watch it respectively. Yes. Okay, so you can see that the user can also watch it from any angle. Okay, let me explain this one too. So here is the date that the sermon was uploaded, and here, since the user is authenticated, the user can now like a sermon. All right, so down here is when the user would want to give donations to the church or to the sermon. So as I said earlier on, this system is basically, I would say, it's a church on the cloud. So any activity that goes on in a church can basically go on online here. So the user can choose to donate to the church. So in here we are taking all the payments, most of the payment gateway, especially in the geographical area I found myself in. So the user can choose to pay with Airtel Tigo, and he will enter the amount, the mobile number and the amount, and he can transfer fund. Neither than that, he can pay with MTN, and we are checking for valid mobile number. So if the mobile number that the user enters does not match the gateway, it does not allow the user to enter. Okay, let me go back, and then we take MasterCard too, since it's universal. Probably there is a member outside the country or at a different location. That user can use the MasterCard to give a donation to the church. So you can see that here we are checking for valid MasterCard input. So if the MasterCard is not valid, you get an error message. Okay, let me go back and explain more. Okay, so down here you see a short description about this particular sermon, and when you come down here to, you see you get to see the comment section. So here you can actually comment, you can actually make a comment on a video. So in the comments there are many logics on the comment side. So in here you can see an emoji picker. You can pick an emoji to express how you felt about the sermon, the particular sermon, or how the preaching went. Other than that, you can type a message. And since it got to do with church, the system is built in a way that it does not allow profane languages to be inserted into the system. So when the user tries to key in a profane language like, excuse me to say, fuck you, the system automatically detects that it's a profane language and gives him a warning that warning, profane languages is not allowed. Your account will be suspended if you try key in profane languages. So if the user insists to type the profane language, we then suspend the user's account, or we block the user from proceeding. So when the user tries to type proceed, the input field gets disabled, and he gets a message that says that your account has been suspended for using inappropriate word due to repeated profanity attempt. And you can see that the comments button too is also disabled. But then when the user refreshes, the user is given a second chance to give key in a comment or to express his thought. So when the user types, oh, this is good, this is good, it's not a profane word. This is good. I want to hear more. So you might ask, what if the user types a good message and in the middle of the sentence he wants to type a profane language? We also check for that. So the user can type, this is good, I want to hear more, and you would want to type another profane language like I don't know much profane languages, but we are actually checking for all profane languages, and we added French. So even if the user wants to type a profane French word, it detects and gives the user an error. So when the user tries to type the word again, it can detect that error and we prevent the user from keying profane language. Okay, so let me proceed. Want to hear more from one? This is good. I want to hear more from you, Pastor. Yes. So now the user can comment this and it will be actually commented. So you can see down here that the comment has been published. And when you refresh the page, the comment is still there. So the comments can actually be liked. It can be liked. Yes, it can be liked, and it can also be unliked. So it can be liked. All right, so this basically, so when you go to other videos, you realize that there are no comments under here, so you don't see any comments here. But then when you go to the particular video that we did the comments, you can see that the comments is down there. All right, so I would want to speak about this feature too. All right, so I think I'm done with the regular users features, the features that the regular user would be able to see. That is watch the video and make donations. So let me log out and log in as a media person, so I will see what the media people also get. The media portal rather, sorry. I'm going to make this video very snappy. And if you are interested in this system, if you want this system to be published in your church, please, I'm going to put my Gmail in the down there in the description. Do well by emailing me to express your interest, and I will give you feedback on the terms and conditions. It's not any big deal terms and conditions. It's actually this system will be given to the church 1 month free, and as they proceed, if they want to make some changes or if they want to customize certain things, then we see how we go by it. Okay, so let me log in as a media person so we know what the media people also get. So the media has the media@gmail.com and the password is okay. So this is the media. So you can see that the media, when you check the side here, the options have increased. There are more options. So basically the media person, as I said earlier, will get the opportunity to upload a video, a sermon. So let me upload a sample sermon so that we all see how it goes. So I would want to choose a thumbnail. You would have to choose a thumbnail first. Okay, so supposing the user wants to post any of this, let me choose this one. Let me choose this one. So this is a music, right? So let me get let me go to YouTube and get this particular video so that we see. Okay, so this is the video. Let me get a link and let's post it. So now this system is actually built in a way that the church gets funded by each and like many ways. Now when the user goes to the church site and go and watch it, if the church has a channel that is
get all live streaming, filming.
Sorry. So if the church has a channel that is monetized, anytime the member goes to the system to watch any sermon that has been uploaded, the number of views are counted lively also at the YouTube space. Okay. So in here, this is where you put the link. This is where all the magic happens. So supposing I key in letters that's not an YouTube link, it gives me what invalid video link. So it's actually check if the link that we've provided is a YouTube link or a video link. See, when I place the YouTube link, it gave me valid video link. All right, so let me put the speaker there so that we see it has been uploaded. This is actually the title of the video, and the speaker would be, let me just put something there. Let me put this there. Okay. All right. The speaker, I'm going to put this one there, and the Bible verse. So here's this particular input can be customized based on the church preference. This is the best. Okay, so here we are able to type in the keywords, and here I'm supposed to choose whether it's a sermon, music, or testimony. So this is actually a music. One mind-blowing thing about this system is anytime there is a sermon uploaded in the system, all the members in the church get a notification that there's a sermon uploaded. Okay, so I can upload a sermon. You can see that beautiful loader. Alright, so you can see that the sermon has been uploaded successfully. Sermon has been uploaded successfully. So let me go to the home and let's see if we're going to find the sermon that we just uploaded. Let me scroll down. So this is actually the sermon that we uploaded. So when you go back, you can see that we get the lifetime saying 1 second before. It was just uploaded 1 second before. So we can actually go to it and play it for, and watch it live. We can increase the screen and everything works perfectly fine. So if you look at my right hand here, you will see a list of related record. So this is actually a music. So at my right side, you see music at the right hand side. Yes. All right. So let me proceed. I will want to talk about this feature too. So this feature is actually a speech test. So I'm supposing that pastor or the leader of the church wants to be keeping record of each and every sermon that happens in the church and compile it and finally use it as a book. There's a feature that is inculcated in the system that actually allows that. So let's try it and see how it works. It allows you to allow the microphone and you can talk hello, and you can see that each and everything that I'm saying is actually working. It's actually translating my voice into the speech, and it's actually writing everything. Yeah, so this is how you can actually pause the recording and it's going to stop translating your speech, or you can choose to play it and it will continue translating your speech. So you can see that it's translating my speech, or I can choose to stop it and finally save it into the database. But for now, I would keep it like this. Okay, so let's go back to the home and talk more about I think we are done with the media portal. All right, so now I would want to demonstrate the set follow-up theme. So the follow-up theme is basically more like the secretary. So I'm not going to talk about the secretary portal. I'm just going to talk about the follow-up theme. Let me log in as a follow-up person, so I will see what the follow-up person also has. Okay, so the follow-up person gets a dashboard. So the dashboard has a loader that goes to the dashboard. All right, so when the user logs in, he gets a welcome back message, and the first card is actually a motivational word to the particular user, to motivate the user to work hard in the house of the Lord. So anytime the user visits the portal, the user gets random quotes from the Bible that will keep the follow-up personnel motivated to work hard. Yes. So here actually this system is built cross-wide. So back here, when the church wants to manage activities actually in the church but not online. Yes. So when there is a new member in the church, and the church wants to keep record of the new member, actually there is an input field that we take all the members info, the new member info, that is the ministry, the name, the contact, and the communication preference. So this is actually mind-blowing. So in this particular field, supposing the church already has members and you want to keep record, you can also register all the church members. When you go down here to, you are able to choose the gender, the date of birth, the occupation, and how the person heard about the church. And down here, you are able to get who invited the person to the church. So here is a live search. So when you start typing, you get all the users in the church, and you can identify who actually invited that user into the church. And here you're able to choose a ministry. You go, and here you are able to choose a spouse full name. And here, if the member has children in the church, you're able to take all the names of that particular member's children. So if the member has Amma in the church, he has Kojo in the church, you can list all the children of that particular member, and it's going to work perfectly fine. So this is, I think this is the future of this system is built in a way that it can handle any circumstance that we come across in the nearby future, like the corona, like this. Supposing if there is, I'm not saying there should be, but then if there is anything like that, the system is built in a way that it would be relevant in such scenario, in such coincidence. All right. So here we take the dates that the family joined the church, and in here we are able to upload the family pictures. So you can select as many as you can, many as you can. Supposing, yes, you can choose many pictures as you can. So these are the pictures of the members of the family. And you can go next. When you go next, here there is a live search. So supposing it's very important that the church gets to know the exact location of each and every member in the church, so that if there is anything wrong with that particular member, the church can locate the member to aid, to give the member an assistance or an aid. So in here, when the member does not actually know his location and starts to, you ask him, or where do you stay? Say, oh, Kaswa. You start typing the Kaswa. The system automatically guess your location for you, right? It automatically guess your location, and you can select your actual location. So you can choose Kaswa, Ghana, and you see I'm saying Kaswa here. So when I select the Kaswa, it opens a live map for me. That in the map, I'm actually able to get your live location. So here I get your location, and here I get your digital address. Okay, let's proceed. So when you go down here, the user gets to see all the members in the church. So in the all members, we're able to filter. We're able to filter members by role. We're able to filter the members by the date joined, the gender, and the area name. Filter by area name, maybe location. You want to filter all the users in Kaswa, you can filter that. All right. And there is a live search here too, that the user can search for. The admin can search for a user in the system. All right, so let's go to feedback. So when actually this is the follow-up portal. So when the new member comes to the church, it is the duty of the follow-up personnel to call the new member to ask of how he saw the church, how he feels about the church. So he can search that particular new member's name. Let me use Kwesi Evans like this. So when I select Kwesi Evans, I'm able to see what his member name, and I'm able to get the mobile number. Also, I'm able to see the person that invited Kwesi. So I can update Kwesi. Oh, I call Kwesi on the phone. How did you see church today? Oh, today church was great. Today church was great. Was great. I liked the way they sang. So when the user gives this feedback, and the follow-up personnel saves it, that particular user gets an SMS notification that thank you for your feedback, and that feedback is actually saved into the database so that we can use it for analysis in the next meeting. So you can see that you can see that I have the new member that I just received his feedback is just here now. So the member said what? today church was great. I like the way we sang. Yes, you can download it, you can export it, and you can actually go back. All right, so let's proceed. Now, the follow-up personnel also gets the opportunity to give lifetime remembrance or event reminder, or um, to be able to send SMS notifications to all the members. So when it comes to SMS, the follow-up personnel can send bulk SMS based on roles. So supposing the follow-up personnel wants to send SMS to all the pastors, he can send SMS to all the pastors, he can send SMS to all the choir people, all the ushers, or all the new members. All right, so let's proceed. We can also actually send a single SMS. Okay, so the user can actually send a single SMS. And then we added an additional feature, that is the WhatsApp feature. So actually, WhatsApp is also integrated into the system. So you can send a solo chat to a particular new member to see the daily response and how he sees the church, to keep the new members very close. Yes, so in here you are able to search for a new member, so you can see that when you type, you are not going to see anything. Okay, so I'm actually using the way WhatsApp pick users in a particular group, that is by using the @ sign. So when a user press, or the follow-up personnel press the @ sign, he gets all the list of new members, and not going his the follow-up personnel is not going to look through the users one by one to find the user that he wants. He just have to start typing, and then the user that he wants will show up here, and you can select that particular user and send the user a WhatsApp message. And actually, if the follow-up personnel wants to send a PDF, it's actually allowed. You can send him a PDF file. But for now, I've not implemented, I've not subscribed to the WhatsApp gateway. So if your church find it's very key, or it's important to them, and they will want to do this, we'll be very glad to implement this for them. So at the top left corner you see the previous messages, and at the right corner you see the recent messages. So when the user search for a new member that does not exist, you get an error message down there that the user does not exist. Let me try and search for a user that does not exist. So you can see that the member that you entered cannot be found in our records down here. Okay, all right, but then when I clear here, it disappears. All right, so let's proceed. So here, the online attendees are people that registered in the church website when it comes to the sermon site. Initially I said in the uploading of the sermon, when the user wants to register, we the main reason why we are validating the mobile number is to keep track, so that we can be reaching out to that particular member to come to church personally. So in here you can see that you can see that particular member's phone number. You can see the particular member's phone number, and you can call that particular member, or you can send that particular member an SMS. Supposing there are plenty members, you can just click on them and right click, and you will see the send bulk SMS button, and you can send that particular member an SMS. Okay, so I would want to go to the new source. So the new source is basically the souls that were won. Now this new source has been categorized in a way that you can see a list of folder that is from January to December. So when the user or the follower personnel wants to see the new souls that came to the church in the let's say 2015, you can select that particular month, and he's going to see all the news, and he's actually going to see the list of new souls. Okay, so I think I'm done with the follow-up personnel. So I would want to log out and log in as a secretary, so that we see the secretary portal too as well. So basically the secretary portal is similar to the follow-up, but it has the secretary portal has a different dashboard. So let's log in so that we see how that one too is. Okay, so this is secretary email. Let me type the secretary password. Okay. Okay, I think there is an error. Okay. So basically this is it. I would explain the secretary portal in person anytime. Please, if you think this system is going to play a major role in your church, do well to contact me in my Gmail on my Gmail. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you like, subscribe and share to Kusikus. Thank you very much.